Hi all, and welcome back to Fleur with Fleursbydesign, and I'm continuing on with my December daily today. I've actually completed December 17th off camera. I just wanted to try and get caught up a little bit. I'm quite a bit behind. It's now December 25th when I'm filming this. Yes, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So December 17th, we ended up having a nice surprise of some snow, which we don't normally get here. So that was really nice, and we decided to stay in and do some Christmas baking. So my son and I did some cookies and some mincemeat pies and just decided to get started on our Christmas baking. And right now I am working on December 18th, which was the Star Wars Day. So my son and my husband really wanted to go to the opening night of Star Wars, and when I found this t-shirt at a store, I had to buy it for my son. It says, "The revolution is now, join the empire." So I decided to get that for him for opening night of Star Wars. And then I also have this picture of my son from that day. He was sitting with my cat and they both gave me the look. And if you don't know what the look is, that's the look that I get from him anyway all the time. My cat usually doesn't give me that look, but I think he's rubbing off on her. So I have those two pictures, which I'm going to put up here, and then I've also just finished down here, which was it's my son's senior year in elementary school, and they did the pancake breakfast with Santa, and the grade 7s are in charge of making the pancakes, handing them out to all the kids, and doing all the work and entertaining and all that stuff. So it was really cool to see that happened. And I bought my son the same time I bought a t-shirt for my other son. I bought him a Chewbacca hat, which is like so cute, and he hasn't taken it off since. So that we just thought, because we're going, he has a show on opening night, so we're going a few days later. So I'm just working on those right now, and I have the papers all pulled out. I'm just going to add those there and figure out what I'm going to caption them with, and I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see here December 18th is finished, and I just need to date stamp it, which I think I'll do right there. I also wanted to show you that I added, when I went and got my son's ornament this year, the Hallmark bag it came in said this. It says, "We create ourselves as we go." And I really loved that kind of idea, because we do create ourselves as we go. And being part of a creative community, I thought it was a kind of a cool quote, and I wanted to put it in here. So all I did was cut it down, re-glue it together, and put it in. It is a little big. When it closes, it's actually fine. It doesn't stick out. It's like right at the edge, but I really can't cut any more from it because otherwise we won't see the quote. I've cut it as much as I possibly could. I could cut a little bit more off the bottom maybe if I wanted to not have it stick out so much, but I really wanted to add that, and I made it into a little pocket just by gluing down the 3 sides, just so that if I do have anything else I want to keep for my December daily, I can just throw it in there as well. But I thought I'd show you that, and then we're on to December, oh gosh, let's see, we're on to December 19th. Which is a Saturday and Sunday, the weekend. We actually had quite a few photos from there, so I think what I'm going to do is actually use a this kind of pocket with the 2x2s. So I will see if print out my photos in the 2x2. Again, I'm just using my selfie printer. Here's some of them right here. I printed them out in the 2x2 on a 4x6, and those will go in the 2x2 square, and I'll be back to show you how I'm going to do that in just 1 second. So for my 2x2 pockets, I've got some wood stars and some sequins I'm going to make a little shaker pocket out of. And I've cut all my photos down, and I have, I think, 3 of these little journaling cards that I want to use. So we're just going to go and place them around. I really like this party with the sweater, so I'll figure out somewhere to use that. I'm probably going to spread those out as well. But so what I'm going to do is just lay these all out like that, and kind of mix it around until the layout looks good. And then basically I'll probably seal the pocket this time with my fuse, just because I don't want to put washi tape over 2 pockets. So I'll probably use my fuse for that, but I'll just move it around until it looks good, and then I'll be back to show you the final result. So here's the final result. I did a sequin pocket at the top and sealed it with my fuse. I did a star pocket here and again sealed it with my fuse, and I added the 3 journaling cards, and I added the title Cabaret. This was the Wizard of Oz Cabaret that they did. So this is all the performers from Wizard of Oz, and they got together for a cast party, and they just performed songs and got, you know, around the piano and sang all night. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great party, and Lyndon was really enjoying himself with all the other cast members. So it was a really, really good night, and I'm glad I got to fit it all into this one layout. So there we go, that one's done. That is December 20th, and next we're on to December 21st. So moving on to December 21st, we built our gingerbread train that day. So I just took some pictures of the boys making it and a final picture of the train when it was finished. And I'm using the back of the December 20th, which is the 2x2 pockets. So again, I just printed my photos 2x2 and added them in there. I also added a photo from December 22nd of Nick actually eating the train, which he did that night. And I found this cute little tag which says naughty or nice, and I ticked off the naughty. And I also added a photo of my December daily upload for that day. So now we are moving on to the rest of day 21, which was Star Wars, and also on to day 22, which we have a couple of photos, and I'll probably end up putting those on the same page since we only have 1 or 2 from the Star Wars movie. So I'll be right back. So to finish up December 21st, I added the 2 photos of us at the Star Wars movie with a friend of Lyndon's, and I found this strip of paper sticker that had numbers, and I just circled 21 so I would know that was the 21st. And then I also had this photo of my cat. She hates our Grinch stuffy, hates it, attacks it all the time, bites it, cleans it, I don't know what she does to it. But it's so funny, she just does not like it at all. It's the only stuffy she doesn't like. Every other stuffy she just carries around or licks. But this one she just does not, especially when you make him, he talks. Every time you make him talk, she just goes crazy. So here she is attacking him once again. We usually try to keep him out of reach so she doesn't do it, but she got to him and she's attacking him. And then on the 22nd, a friend of my son's, Molly, came to see him at the Wizard of Oz show, which I thought was really sweet that she would come. And then her mom sent me this cute picture of her pointing out Lyndon there on the board. And also on December 23rd, my brother came in for a visit with my mom. They're going over to the island, so I won't see them very much, but I stopped in really quickly to take a picture of all of us. I haven't seen them in about 5 years, so I'm hoping to see them on their way back out. And the last thing I have for this video will be December 24th, which is Christmas Eve. We have a few traditions. We make sugar cookies for Santa, and this year we tried to make, I don't know if you can see that, Star Wars cookies. So I made Princess Leia, my husband made Han Solo, Lyndon made Chewie, and my other son made a Snow Trooper. They actually turned out pretty good. So I just have some pictures of us decorating the cookies, and then we also go around looking at lights, and I saw this one which I really love, which is our neighbor. It looks like the Grinch is pulling the trees off and putting them in a basket down there. It's awesome. And we also go to Starbucks and get a hot chocolate and then drive around and look at the lights. So kind of our Christmas Eve tradition. So that's going to go in another 2x2 pocket so that Christmas Day can go on the other side of the 2x2 pocket. So I'll get this started and I'll show you how it ends. So here's December 24th, pretty much finished. I'm going to wait and seal the pockets with my fuse once I have the back side done, which will be December 25th. So I don't want to seal it in case I'm going to add more, like I'll probably add something to the back of these buttons just so that they don't just look plain like that in the pocket. But again, this is just the Christmas Eve, and I haven't done a title. I'm going to try and find some small stickers I can add, Christmas Eve traditions there. These 2 are from Maya Road. They're just some clips. And then just baking cookies. We actually saw Santa in the lineup at Starbucks, so I've added the little Santa journaling card there. And then I found a little card to do with the lights, all is merry, all is bright, and 2 of my favorite lights. And that's it for December 24th, so I'm pretty much caught up. Like I said, today is December 25th, so Merry Christmas to y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. I hope your December dailies are coming together like mine is, completely up to date. I actually continue through. I know some people only go to December 25th. I continue through right to December 31st. So I'll have another video for you at the end of the year, which will show December 25th to the 31st. I don't usually do every day from the 25th to the 31st, but we always still have some friends get together and that kind of things between now and New Year's. So I'd like to add a little bit more in here. So I will be back. Until then, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful New Year. Bye-bye.